It is late autumn and we are carrying out the last clearing of bushes around the house before winter. There's still a lot to do with clearing the area, but we'll continue with that in the spring. The last week of September, we 4 neighboring landowners gather for moose hunting. We use a couple of hunting dogs of the Norwegian elkhound breed. The breed's object in the hunt is to independently track down the elk. The Norwegian elkhound is also used on a leash. In this mode of hunting, the dog leads the hunter in the direction of the elk while keeping quiet. The dog will only bark while the elk is stationary, but it can also slowly drive the elk towards shooters lying in wait. The first snow is here and we have driven home the last firewood. It's our first winter in the wilderness, and we think we have enough firewood. The old farm building is from the 50s and is in poor condition. There is a lot of rubbish from previous operation, but also some tools that can probably be used. The building has major damage to the roof and walls of the barn building after a storm in 2013. The building will probably need to be demolished. Winter has arrived. We are fairly well prepared for the coming winter, but it can be tough, especially when it's windy. There were periods of blizzards, and some places got up to a meter of snow. Some days we couldn't make it out to the town because of the snow. We only have a small electric snowblower, but we've managed fairly well with it. We spent quite long days clearing snow from our driveway, which is about 100 meters long. The water from the well in the forest smells bad, is discolored, and cannot be used as drinking water. We have to fetch water from the nearest stream that is not frozen. It is quite a heavy job. Now it is full winter and we must enjoy it. In the old farm building there are old skis that I will prepare and try. There are several older models, but also old wooden skis that are quite cool. I will also try the old snowshoes. It is early spring and we are starting with felling trees and clearing bushes that we didn't remove in the fall. During the clearing work, we found 2 old wood stoves that are at least 100 years old. We are digging them up, we'll assess the condition, and maybe use them in the outdoor kitchen. There are still many trees and bushes near the house that we want to remove, so we keep working long days. I want to save the first part of the log and saw it up for material. The rest will be used for firewood. I also cut up the thickest branches that we can use in the outdoor kitchen or as kindling. Spruce is good for that. We use the thin branches and the entire biomass for decomposition. The carbon has come from the soil and will go to the soil. It should not be released into the atmosphere unnecessarily. The moose also greatly appreciates it, coming to eat branches almost every evening. Spring has finally arrived and we are starting to make some bird boxes. So I am making a box for the boreal owl and 2 boxes for the blue tit. Both are on the red list and need to be taken care of. There are still a lot of small trees and bushes that also need to be removed to make better use of the surrounding area. Every spring we tap birch sap, which is very good for health. It is easy to prepare for the process. Birch sap is a slightly sweet, low-calorie, low-sugar beverage that's especially high in magnesium, manganese, and antioxidants. It may also boost skin and hair health. We get almost 5 liters a day from a tree. As planned, we have dug up the old plow from the forest. It lacks both a support wheel and a cutting wheels, and it's uncertain whether it can be used. Since no one has a plow nearby anymore, we have to try it anyway. It doesn't plow well. I tried several settings, but there was little improvement in the result. We'll soon bring out the other equipment and try them too. There are also ventilation ducts from old mining operation that we will use as tarp. I've started to disassemble the old Saab. Some people are interested in buying the brake caliper and hinges for the driver's side. There was a lot of rust on it, so it wasn't easy to take apart.
Skalpta avnahängslar.
Last winter, we experienced a lot of snow blowing across the road, so we want to protect the road with a row of spruce trees. There are plenty of small spruce trees on the property that we'll collect from the forest and plant along the road. We'll probably need a couple hundred of them. Next time, we'll build a greenhouse. Continue finding relics on the property and encounter lots of exciting things. Please subscribe so you don't miss new episodes. And please comment on what you think about our homesteading life and suggestions for what you'd like to see in the future. Thanks for watching and see you next time.